Hello everybody! I've been thinking about how I'm going to jump back in after it's been a couple weeks and not being here on the YouTube. So first of all, let me just say hello to everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I only intended to take a couple days off because I was going away for the weekend back at the end of February to see my cousins and their new babies, and it was such an amazing weekend. So when I came back, I was just catching up, so I took a couple more days. My mom had a family emergency with some distant family that happened to be in the area where I live, so she came to stay for a couple days. And so I just took off and in between doing my full-time job, of course, you guys know teaching is number one for me. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to take a day to decompress from that. And then I'll get back into the swing of things. But honestly, I just needed a little bit more than a day. And then I had a weekend with friends. So here I am getting back into the swing of things. And I'm like, well, how do I jump back in? And I think the best way to get back on track and to find my place of where I am with updating you guys on things is to just go back to February and close that out. So let's take a look. Okay, so for February, my total income, I had budgeted $34.28 and I actually brought in $39.47. Most of that was obviously my base pay as a teacher, a little bit of side hustle money. I also think there was an adjustment with taxes in the federal government. So I think that helped out one of my paychecks. And then also my side hustle of reselling on Poshmark and eBay. I have not received a YouTube check yet. Well, since the last one, I should say. I had $996 in fixed expenses. That doesn't seem to change. And then I had budgeted $2,119 for debt. I actually sent $3,049.34 towards debt. And then I had $313 left over for variable expenses and whatever else. Let's go down to that because I did have some spending, but then I started putting stuff on the credit card. I think I already talked about that. I did stop tracking groceries and gas spending back in like the latter part of February, just because that's when I started preparing to go away and I just kind of lost track. I really don't think that we were overspending terribly in any of those areas. And I'm not worrying about it. We're just gonna move on. It does show on here that I'm negative $130.88, but I had some money roll over from January, and then I also had a buffer in my checking account, so really I'm not negative as far as my checking account is concerned. It's just my numbers listed here, and yeah, so I'm perfectly fine with this. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Liz. This is Budget and Balance, where I'm sharing how I'm balancing my life to create health and wealth. I do that with debt payoff, budgeting. Oh, I owe you guys some weight loss updates or health updates and all of that. But whatever I feel like throwing into the mix. So if that's interesting to you, hit subscribe down below. I'm giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers, and my dog has been going back and forth while I'm recording, so I think she's getting antsy to go outside, so I'm gonna wrap up and get her going outside. What else I want to say? I have a lot of stuff I want to update you guys on and just, getting back into the groove here. So I think starting with this update of closing out February, then I will be back soon, tonight, tomorrow, I don't know, the weekend, with my March budget check-in. I never shared my March budget with you guys. It's really not that different from February. So I think I will just do one comprehensive, this is the budget and this is where I'm at for the month, kind of a check-in, all in one kind of thing. And of course, I'm going to share with you an update on my private student loan payoff, the plan for the rest of the balance, a total debt update, and then a net worth update. And I don't know, I'll sprinkle some other stuff in around there. So that's what's coming up. I will see you guys soon. Bye.